Love in the Silence of the Library. Wrote by Anazdeb. In the old school library, which smelled of dust and aged paper, Max met Mia for the first time. She, with her headphones on and lost in the texts of Shakespeare, was a revelation to him. He, an athlete from the football team who had only wandered into the library for a final paper, couldn't explain why he was fascinated by a girl who sat in silence, oblivious to the world around her. It took weeks for him to find the courage to talk to her. It started innocently, with a few words about Shakespeare, and gradually their meetings became a ritual. Max told her about the tension on the field, and Mia, in return, showed him a world of literature he had no idea existed. Their friendship deepened, becoming something more, something spoken only in whispers. One rainy afternoon, Max confessed that he had fallen in love with her. Mia, surprised, shared a secret with him. A mix of pain and fear glistened in her eyes. "I can't be with anyone, Max," she said softly. "Not until..." Before she could finish the sentence, one of Max's teammates burst into the library. From the panic that immediately crossed Mia's face, Max realized this was something more serious than just shyness. Mia said goodbye and promised to see him the next day, but she never came. She disappeared without a trace. Traces of the past. Max was heartbroken. He tried to call her, sent messages, but there was no response. The school hallways felt empty without her. He decided to act despite the risk. He remembered her last words, the pain in her eyes. He began to search. He asked her classmates, but no one knew where she lived. Then he remembered her old notebook, which she had accidentally left behind in the library. He leafed through it, and among the scribbled pages, found a newspaper clipping about a tragic car accident that had happened a year ago. Underneath it were 2 names and an underlined sentence. The investigation was closed due to lack of evidence. It was clear that Mia was searching for something, that she was hiding something. Max realized he wasn't just looking for a lost love, but also for the truth. He went to the accident site, where he found an abandoned cabin. Inside, he found old files that Mia had apparently been studying. They belonged to her father, a detective who had worked on the case. Suddenly, footsteps echoed. It was the teammate. "You were looking for me, weren't you?" he said with a smirk. "But it's too late now." Max discovered that the teammate was the son of the man who had caused the car accident and that Mia had been following him. A heart and the truth. Max, though scared, refused to be intimidated. He knew Mia was in danger and that he had to act. When the teammate let his guard down for a moment, Max knocked him to the ground and ran outside. In a car parked nearby sat a terrified Mia. He had followed her, and he knew he had to protect her. "I knew you'd come," Mia said. Max hugged her. They were in the middle of a storm, but Max felt safe. He learned that Mia was trying to find evidence that the accident wasn't a coincidence and that her teammate's father was involved in covering up the truth. Together, they managed to hand over the files to the police. It turned out that Mia was right and that her teammate was involved in hiding the truth. When they could finally meet in the library in peace, the world felt different. Max fell in love with Mia all over again. Not just the girl with books and headphones, but the brave and courageous girl she truly was. And Mia, in turn, saw in Max not just an athlete, but a man who would risk everything for her. Their romance may have started in the silence of the library, but it became a story of courage and suspense that united them forever. Now, nothing stood in their way but a shared future.